Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes and dudes.
You ain't first.
You're last.
You're breathtaking.
Hey Jan, how are you doing? Whoa. Welcome in. Oh my God. Sorry so late, Devin. What? Sorry, I heard Abby. Abby got home. She's got all day, and I decided to take a hang out with her, take a nap. Lakeview Bakery. A Sprite times Blender pixel art. Whoa. You haven't seen me since I cut my hair and my beard? Well, you were in here the other day. It was like this the other day. What is this?
Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you and get you every...
Hey, stop pushing that, buddy. They went okay. Thanks, Jan. We're all doing pretty well. I'm watching this guy draw. Of course, it's all sped up, but Metal Slug series. Wait. Neo Geo Pac-Mans. What's that supposed to be? Ah, cool. Maybe like a transparent. Nice.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
That's cool. What? No, 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 no. Dang it. Something popped up. I didn't get to select the options. No. Hmm. Hmm. This looks cool. Hey, Bones. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You're not just moving, you're moving in the right direction.
How am I gonna play soccer in Connecticut?
When
I love you too, buddy. She's playing. Hey, you've worked with this Blender. She is playing Dreamlight. But is he importing this stuff into Blender? Like each one of those layers? And like animating them? And doing their color? Holy shit. Holy
More boxes,
fuck.
more options. Granger has over 1,700 box types in stock and ready to help you pack.
Well. I did write myself some notes, and I figured if you wanted to get in chat, we could, well, chat shit. And I don't know, spitball about the ideas and go from there. Okay. Mhm. Okay, getting my notes that I wrote last night. So. Hey. So. Dude. Dude. I know you're wanting to help me. Hey, Gizmo. How are you doing, sir? I say... How you doing, man? Doing well. Doing well. I had a lovely, I would say nap. No. It's all smushy, smush, smush. Wife was gone. I worked pretty late, and then I think at 7 I didn't even take a lunch or anything. Was it? I took a shower and then a nap. Yeah, man. Devin's gonna hop in chat, and I don't know. We're gonna spitball about video games. And yeah. Try the latest build of Bubble Odyssey. Okay. Let's see. Velocity. Bubbleosity? Bubbleosity? What did I say? Bubbleosity. I said Bubble Odyssey, didn't I? Bubbleosity. Command to increase stats. It'd be Alec. Yep. There's also. Oh. Damn it, Devin. Can you put the... Fuck, I don't think I saved it. I do need to get the latest and greatest. Fuck. Huh. Oh, the Contra story in a video. Shit. Let me look at that. There we go. Let's try this again. Alright, the fuck? Bam. 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 Alright. Alright. Download. There we go. Okay. For the D. No, that's Dustin. Devin the Watson. Games. Where is it? Thought I had you at that. Thought. There it is. DW Games. And then, fucker. Wait. Whoa. 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 Yeah. Hmm. Holy shit! On what settings? Oh! Normal difficulty, normal gravity. Nice. Whoa. You're still hungry? I don't know. I'm craving something. I'm not hungry. I think I'm good, sweetie. Thank you, though. Bitch. I like that. Oh shit. Oh, that one was fucking awesome. That was fucking great. Oh. Wait, where are my... Oh, my lives are up here. Fuck. Aww. Thanks, man. Cool. Thanks for putting me in the credits. Oh, thanks, man. Oh no! No! Oh. Well. Uh-oh. Fuck. You wanna play? What'd you do? Oh,
Get up there.
I am kind of hungry.
You're fucking with me. Right?
Yeah, totally. Oops. Ended. Thank you. How you doing, man? How were the raids yesterday? Get some good gear drops? Aw. You just leave the show. Don't know what that was, but whatever. Passion. Damn it. Janet.
Alright. So. Are you actually wanting to play Crimson? Because I can't do the, I need you to tell me yes or no if that's what you're wanting to do. Because if so, I have to get off this, which is fine. But you started out tonight saying definitely not.
Well, I was hoping that Devin and I could talk a little bit about the game and stuff, but I need to figure out a time that might work best for him. Was awesome. Thank you so much, Pixel. He said he should be getting on soon, so I'd like to stay committed to that. I mean, I do want to play Crimson Desert, but maybe we can play...
Well, fine. I get it. Don't want to play games with me. No, I'm kidding. That's fine.
But... yeah, would you like to... chat with us?
I mean, if you want me to.
Yeah.
I'm still chat-chitting with Kayla a little bit.
Okay.
We're just texting, but we're talking about
Is it just her that's going to be coming out?
I don't think so. I think her and her significant other will be coming out.
Nice.
To join us. And I think, you know how we have to get there a day early?
Yeah.
If we're gonna fly, I think it'll be fine if we just go in a day early. But if we're gonna drive, we'll probably have to go in 2 days early. Stay the night at whatever hotel, and then get up, go to the Disney, and then go to the other place. Because
Thank you so much again, Pixel. Freaking awesome, man.
Hi, Pixel. Who the fuck is David? Anyway, we have to go to the thing to pick up our race bibs. Remember we talked about that, like how you had to go to the expo, and I won't know what time, so we'll get a time given to us of when to be there, and I won't know until like a couple days before. And so if we have a morning time, we'll have to be in early. You know, if we have a little bit later in the day, it's one thing, but we probably will need to drive in the day before, stay at a hotel that night. If that's what we're going to do. If we're going to fly in, we'll just get the first flight and it should be fine because they have direct flights there. You know? So, we just have to figure out what we're going to do in that case, but yeah. But I think what we're gonna do is get like adjoining rooms.
When is the marathon? Mid-January, end of January?
No, in beginning of January.
Beginning of January.
6th to January 10th. So we'll be doing 5K, 10K, half marathon, and then a full marathon across 4 days. So each day gets its own thing. And I did a 10K on the treadmill at the house yesterday. So I'm not really worried about doing that part. The half and the full is a little bit more, gonna be a little bit more intense, but I think we're already learning.
Well, she is. I'm fat.
You're just starting. I think if you gonna run with me tomorrow?
Maybe.
You're gonna have to start. That's the only thing, is that you're gonna have to start going with me when I go. Well, I don't go anywhere, but you're just gonna have to start doing it more days. This is something you can't push off. Especially if we're wanting to do the 10-mile race in June and have a pretty good time. We gotta really buckle down and start getting moving. And for the race that I want to do in June, what we need to do in June so that we have a good proof of time, it is the moon pie.
I thought we weren't really concerned about having a good time or time submitted.
No, we need a good proof of time to get a better corral. We don't have to, but there's a good chance we won't get a good corral if we don't. When did I say that?
I'm not saying you said anything. I was telling you what I thought. That's all.
No. because we want to have an earlier corral group, and to do that, we have to submit a good proof of time. If we don't, we won't be able to lollygag come race time. Which maybe just is what will just happen. We just won't be able to. I think if we commit to running a few days a week, that'll be good. Like say, hey, we have got to run.
Woman!
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Canadian. He said man, so I said woman. For what? You shouldn't apologize for being awesome. For what?
That's you.
Okay, Devin, see you in a bit. How's it going, Canadian? Ooh. Apple, correct. Shit. Autocorrect, I'm validated, I'm fighting it bid. I'm Saba Punk, how are you? Doing okay. You're playing Cyberpunk? Fuck. Abby, you want to come back here and try this game out?
Huh?
You want to come back here and try this game out?
No, right now I'm playing green light.
Oh.
Will we be on stream late tomorrow?
Why?
Cause
Hmm.
we get Tish stuff.
Oh, nice. That's right. Maybe we should stream that.
Okay.
Much color and size. Yes.
Oh no, that means I'll need to clean upstairs tomorrow so that we can move that thing on the staircase.
Yeah.
Ew.
Do we have a vacuum that can do the office better? Damn it! I broke it. We need a shop vac, don't we?
Why do we need a shot vac?
What is this? This is the game that Devin made. Devin the Watson. He made all these games. Let's see. I forgot how to play this. How do I play this again? Power up, motherfucker! Now I could milk this and wait for another guy and hopefully get a power up. Damn. No! Oh! No! Ooh, fuck! I missed it! I missed it! I missed it! I missed the fucking power up. Damn it. Give me my power up! Oh! Wait, what is the button? Oh, there we go. We're hunting for the right moment. Damn it. Man. Give me my power up. Ooh. Dang it. Oof. We lucked out on that one. Oh! No! Fuck. It's okay. No! Oh. Man, I forgot how much this hurts my fingers. Ah! We probably shouldn't do this, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it. Sorry. Don't be sorry, man. You're good. My forearm is burning! Oh, motherfucker! Damn it! Yeah. Screw it.
What you doing, fucker?
Boom. That was pretty epic. What are you doing, fucker? What the fuck was that? Oh, come on, Richard.
Bear has bit me twice today. He's about to get smacked in the head. If you bite me again, Bear, that is enough.
Oh, that was the boss? Oh. Oh, yeah. That's right. Bitch. How you doing, Abby?
These boys are a little bit crazy in here.
A little bit crazy?
Yeah, it's a lot, actually.
Actually?
Yeah. It is funny that I've learned how to get Gus to bark.
Yeah, that's cute.
I'll just... Gussie. Gussie. Oh. Gussie. Move. Back up. Move. 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 You not gonna do it now? I don't want to pet you. You not want to play? Is it because Bear just got you?
We're doing Jim and Nick's Sunday, Abby, for Dad. I'm figuring out what time she wants to go.
Okay. I'll probably let you go and then bring food home.
Okay.
You hear me okay?
Hey, sexy.
Hey. It's getting on so late.
You tired?
Huh?
Sorry I got on so late.
No, that's fine. What time works best for this? Like, I didn't even, ask you that. Let's just...
Honestly, it depends on the day. Like, tonight, Steph got on the phone with some of her friends and is, just talking to them for a while.
mhm. Yeah. Oh. Abby can talk for a while, can't you?
No.
So I had some notes that I figured I would just start to add. This is what I text myself the other day. And I don't know. So it looks like I need to get Blender and start getting used to that eventually too.
No,
No? Okay.
not really.
Maybe later on down the road. I like
If
that
you,
video.
Like, which one?
That video of that guy doing the bushes and the water and the bakery in the background, the car that across the screen.
Yeah, I mean that, like, all the stuff he did in Blender was just like kind of like a flourish kind of thing. Like, he actually knows how to do animations and rigging and stuff. Well, primarily not rigging, but he knows how to do that kind of stuff in Blender. I mean, you can do stuff like that in a sprite, but it's a little more complicated, I think, to do certain things. But he was going for a certain look too. That's why he was using compositor.
Oh, okay. Um. So. So yeah. I don't know. What? Where do we start?
Well,
Like, what?
first you got to kind of know like what genre you want to work in, because that's going to define what kind of like basically what how much work you're going to have to do and where
Yeah.
you're going to have to do it. Same thing with me. It's like, yeah, I can do a top-down survivors like arena shooter that's
Mm-hmm.
a twin stick shooter,
Mm-hmm.
but doing that is way different than say doing a side-scrolling platformer.
Okay.
Plus, the graphics are different also, and like how what you would have to make,
Oh,
and
okay.
also the I mean, do you want something that looks kind of like an 8-bit style, 16-bit, or something more like the uh, Super Nintendo or Genesis? And then do you want to work with those kinds of limitations, or come up with like a good color palette yourself, that kind of thing for the style and look? It has to be kind of cohesive. Like all the things have to make sense,
Yeah.
that they'll kind of belong there. If you look at let's see if I can find it. Which it's in here.
I mean, I was thinking top down, but we can do a side scroller to start off with, because you said that would be easier.
It's not as much work,
Hmm.
or I mean, there's still work that has to be done. It's just
Mm-hmm.
where you put the work. Like if you look at not see, like if you this in chat here, your friends come look here and see if they want. It's a pretty good example right here, because you could see all this stuff like all the maps like zoomed out basically,
Mm-hmm.
but you can see they have a flow to them, and but the color styles, like
Yeah.
each stage has its own set of colors
Yeah.
to reflect like where it is. Yeah, I remember that's but that's the NES that's using 8-bit color palette. Actually did a pretty good job of it actually, overall, dealing with the limitations of the hardware.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, you can also look at like, well, you were mentioning like Mega Man, right?
Well, that was more of the the beginning of the game, how it puts you through all the mechanics.
Oh, there's like an introductory stage.
Yeah, like the first thing that you go through, like has the ground fall out from underneath you, so it shows you how you can jump off the walls.
Yeah,
It forces
yeah,
you to do that. It doesn't tell you. It just you fall down, and it's like,
yeah,
it shows them grab on the wall, and then you can hop the wall and stuff, and then it shows you how to slide, like all the basics, like right off the rope.
That's called onboarding.
Yeah.
Onboarding / tutorial stuff. I mean, yeah, you see it in a lot of other things. Well, nowadays it's a lot more like really fleshed out. Like if you want to play the tutorial, that kind of thing. You get a menu item instead of saying like you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to start with this. Once you survive this, then you can like pick where you want to go.
Yeah.
But obviously, platformers have evolved quite a bit since the 1980s. I mean, there's new stuff you have to add in now, like coyote time and dashes, and you want to do wall jumps, that kind of stuff. I mean, the Mega Man was pretty unique in that time because that was like, I think it was the first game that actually had that mechanic in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, blowing up like that. I mean, you can get a pretty good idea of like how that stuff was made.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just tiles. Like where you got your, like if you go left with your cursor, like move the cursor hand, move it left. Go a little more over that green thing.
Yeah, tile. Those two are the same thing. That and that are the same thing. Those are the same things.
Yep.
Yeah. These are technically the same thing, just cut smaller.
Yeah, I think those are.
These are tiles.
Yeah. It's 8x8, 16x16 or something like that. That's how they do them. That's how the old systems did, because there was a hardware limitation. So the nice thing is though, with now modern engines, you don't have to really deal with that, but people still kind of expect this. Like if you look at Bubblosity, the menu and also the player level where you play, if you look at the border of the walls, it's just all repeating tiles.
Yeah.
Same thing with the background, except on the main menu it moves parallax scrolling, but it's still the same exact thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to see like Spriter's resource, that was one I sent you a link to a while ago. That's a good way to get, like, people have actually extracted the sprites out of these the game cartridges, the ROMs, and put them up there. But it also depends on like what kind of look you're going for. If you want something that's like this is a little more simplified versus let's see, let me show you. No, it's
So they drew an entire level.
well, they
and
what they do is
the character down here.
Well, yeah. So you basically, that's remember I was talking to you about scale. So you have to know how big. So that was easy with the Nintendo, is because like you could only make a character so big because of the limitations of the hardware. So I think he was 16 pixels. No, he was. I think it was 32 pixels tall and 16 wide. It might have been. So knowing that, they had to build the level around how big he was.
Okay.
I bet you dollars and cents that they started with how big he was, and then they made everything else scaled according to that. Once they knew how big he was, it's like, okay, everything else just kind of falls into place in terms of like how big it all is.
And then based off his size, they created this map. And how big would you say this map is?
Pretty good size, but what they did was they created all the other tiles around that size.
Yeah.
And then they said like, okay, well, how high can he jump? Like how many pixels high can he jump before he starts falling like down? And it's like, okay, we want to make sure you can cross these. We want to make sure this is really tough to get through. That kind of thing.
He probably went over here, jumped over here, jumped on that down, and then down.
Yeah. And also the screen was only so big at the time because it was your TV set, so you could only see so much of it. So you might not have been able to see these platforms that are like 2 levels up. You'd only been able to see just this first set of platforms you could get. Yeah, just that first little
Maybe
bit.
this.
Yeah. So that's about all you really could see, I think, on the TV set at the time. So, okay. So if you want to see seriously, this is like, to me, this is like the peak. You know, like I said, you could do stuff like this. This is fine. But I mean, if you want to go like really high end, in my mind, that one right there, Metal Slug, is probably
Which one? What do you mean?
the last link I just put in the chat.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
This.
Yeah. And you can just look at that top picture there of it where it says Metal Slug.
That looks cool. How do I look at that?
So you can, I guess you can look at all the other brutal stuff, like all the sprites down below. They use a lot of techniques. They used a combination of dithering and gradients and things like that to create these different looks for all the different hardware and stuff. But
How many pixels are these?
oh, these are huge.
Yeah.
The Neo Geo had essentially you could make almost unlimited size sprites. It had 2 Motorola 68,000 processors and like so much RAM, it was even funny. Because that was one of the limitations of your older hardware, is like you only had so much memory you could fit this stuff into. So, and your cartridges can only hold so much. But you know, this is arcade stuff right here.
Yeah.
So I just brought the boys in from outside,
Mm-hmm.
and I opened up the door and heard like a clinking sound. I opened it up to Bear pulling an entire log out of the fire pit. I said, "What the fuck, bro?" And he's looking at me, and he's got the entire log in his in. This is like, "Do you want a piece of bread?" He didn't come up at first, but man, Gus did. Well, then he didn't want Gus getting whatever he was just offered, so he booked it in here. So there's just a log laying outside right now that Bear has pulled out of the fire pit and definitely taught Gus how to do. So there's that.
That influence.
I like
he's
this.
a terrible influence.
Yeah, that's the first mission map.
I just thought you'd find that interesting to know.
I find it hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny, but it was a little frustrating. Get out the fucking fire pit.
So I was thinking of, hey buddy, either I'm leaning towards side scroller now because you said that's a lot easier.
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
for your first time out, I don't want to discourage you, or I don't want you to get discouraged from like, it's like, oh man, this is a lot more than I thought it would be. Well, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would be, but I think you can see like there's a lot of variance in the kinds of art styles of what you can do. And like I said, this is all on the old hardware. From like that's from the Neo Geo. That's from the mid '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that hardware was basically an arcade motherboard. So you were playing the arcade game, literally.
Yeah. Hmm.
And all that background was parallax too, I think, if I remember right. You can actually get all the Metal Slug games now on Steam for pretty cheap.
Hmm.
Port them over.
All right.
I've got the arcade ROMs though, so I don't care. I mean, I actually did buy them mostly, so I had legit copies. But
Okay. Well,
but yeah, it's more just like you don't have to think about it in terms of the levels just yet.
Mm-hmm.
You want to think about the characters first and the story around everything, and then it's like okay. Then you go like, okay, what kind of enemies do they have? Like, how's the setup going to go? Like,
yeah. Well, I want to go definitely kind of small. That's why I wanted. I guess those are the first two things: is main character and story, right? Like you were saying.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you can't really you build everything else off that, like, and and then you think of like in terms of mechanics, like, okay, that's when you get into the nitty gritty where you're like mechanics. Okay, mechanics are your verbs. So, what is it? What are the mechanics? You got, is he going to jump? If it's a side-scrolling platformer, he's probably going to be jumping.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got a jumping mechanic, and that's going to have all kinds of little nuances to it. Then you've got well, is he going to shoot? If he's a cyborg, he's going to have like shooting abilities, or he's going to have like upgradable stuff to do to be able to have.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely say jump. Block. Parry. Slide.
So this is just the planning stage. You don't have to say like, oh, does he have to, like,
Yeah.
I mean, it can become later, like, be like, oh, he doesn't need that. We'll take that away.
Can you think of anything else on those? What about a dash?
Well, yeah, there's dashes, wall slide,
Yeah.
and there's also a wall climb. And
Yeah.
those are actually two different things, but
Yeah.
those are usually dictated also by your level design. So if you can have for wall climb, it'd be like, okay, well, you have to have a level that shows how to do a wall climb, where it's like the only way you can get through that part of the level is with the wall climb. So a lot of that can be dictated by the abilities of the character.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I was thinking like something, because you and I are working together, and I still like the idea of us creating something, because we literally are, but something like a cyborg or something like Alita. Like I like that idea, but I want it to be our idea. Like, what do you think about something like that?
I think that's fine. I know in the past you've actually you did more things more like traditional art forms with like comic books or things like that. So
Yeah.
if that is more comfortable for you as your space for getting a story figured out, do it that way if you want, and then we just have to take the step of bringing that into the digital world.
Okay.
But it's not absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
I know you want to, and that's the thing too, is like it seems more difficult now because you're not only learning about how games are made, but at the same time you're also learning how to do the art for a game, and also learning the software on how to actually do it. So it's like it's a whole bunch of different things. And I'm trying not to bombard you with a whole bunch of stuff that it's useful to know, but not right now.
Yeah, no, I got you. Okay. Okay, so was Alita considered a cyborg?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's stay on that for now. What do you think about it actually having does it need a human mind, or
Cyborg, it probably has a human brain or something, right?
yeah. Don't know what the backstory would be. Maybe a cadaver with a completely wiped memory, and we created something in their brain. I don't know. I was thinking of a hero and a female character, but it could be an option. Yeah.
Well, if you want to
Male
make
option
it
and a
okay, if you want to make that selectable, then it's like, okay, that's fine, that's cool. You just have to make
Yeah.
sure you'll have to create. You just have to understand you'll have to probably create 2 sets of sprites with all the different animations and everything,
Okay.
one for each one.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, these days it is not as hard as it was, like, say, back in the 80s. Like I said, when you're dealing with hardware limitations, and the software to draw that stuff was very primitive compared to now.
So I have it in here, like story-wise. You and I are doing a test simulator for a cyborg, which we're testing. Like currently, we would be testing art programming for the game. Mechanics will grow, as well will the graphics eventually. So my idea is start off with something really freaking simple, just really simple, and have it where it is a remake of that with maybe more mechanics, better graphics, and do it where it's top fed, do it where it's eventually that get the side scrolling mastered, and then maybe do it where it's not side scrolling, do it where it's above view, like I was thinking, or that we talked about. Don't have to, just something where it gradually, hey, this, I mean, it could just be like stick figure art, not seriously, but I mean something very, very simple, and just have the mechanics grow off of that. Maybe just nothing but silhouettes right now, and then slowly improve on the graphics.
That's fine. I mean, like I said, that usually we have usually developers aren't artists, so they do what's called programmer art, because it's like, okay, somebody else is going to do the art, or I'll do the art later, but I need to have something in place to test the mechanics and make sure things work right. Because like all that stuff underneath, like the stuff you see on the screen is just the end result of all the math doing what it's supposed to do, or at least hopefully do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You see, and I have done a side-scrolling platformer before, so I know how to do all that stuff. It's just a matter of like, okay, well, just got to plug in the graphics and tune it to make the character tuned to fit your, what it should do, what you want it to do. I mean, yeah, you've got the book. You can get the book on still art.
Yeah, I got it in front of me.
Yeah, so it's like you have to have the seed of the idea of like, oh, what character is it? What does it look like in your head? And then you draw it out. And if you need to draw concept art for it too first.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that, and maybe Krita. Can I import images from Krita into this? Like as long as I save it as a PNG and pull it in, and then maybe at least have a silhouette from it.
Yeah, I think you can. And
okay.
If you want to use it to trace or whatever.
Yeah. Like have a layer where it actually shows my art. If I bring something into Sprite, is it called a sprite?
I think it's a sprite.
A sprite. If I pull it in there, will it automatically like pixelate most of it?
It just depends on what you're dealing with. But
okay.
You probably will.
Can figure that out. As far as story goes, in game, yeah, we're just a cyborg that we're putting through test simulations that it is gonna go through out in the real world that we need to get it to conquer and take over. So, I don't know what the premise is of it, but something's killing off humanity. And we're in a bunker trying to create a weapon that can help us get humanity back. So, kind of where my mind's at. I'm looking like at a mixture of Crystallis and Nier Automata story kind of put together. They made a baby.
Oh, and if you're curious, so a sprite was used to create sprites for Celeste. I don't know if you're familiar with that game. Towerfall, War Groove, Loop Hero, Minute, Eastward, Unpacking, Haiku the Robot, and Pizza Tower. Those are also some like those are some pretty, I don't say big, but pretty they're all indie games that were just pretty big in terms of like they took off, they were hits. Like Celeste is it's a very challenging, a very punishing platformer. And yeah, that had like mid-air dashes in 8 different directions. It's crazy.
Oh, nice. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know. You have anything you want to add, like story-wise, or like anything we should know? You know?
Well, I mean, you don't need much to start with. Just enough, like, get that. You gotta have that seed, that kernel, an idea, like what it is, where it's going, where you see it going, and then you build from there. So, like, this doesn't like none of this is all done in one night, of course.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, sorry, somebody's sending me somebody's sending me some art for Fall Velocity. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's a good start, I think. Just try and keep in your head, or just visualize in your head how you see it, and then we build off that. I think that's where you need to go. If you go back to that Spiders resource link for Metal Gear, you just look at like the playable characters. They were very like, you can bring up the sprite sheet from Marco Rossi. Get up to the top. So that's a sprite sheet. Each one of those rows, like that's when he first appears. That first bit, that first row, is him beaming in from up into the level. And then there's another one right there. And then you notice how he's split in half. Like he's got his feet, his legs are split away from his body because his top moves, but his legs stay in place. That's his idle animation. He's just kind of standing there.
Oh, I see how it slightly moves.
Yeah.
And that's him drinking. And that's him being exhausted.
Yep.
I guess that's him running.
Yep.
Wiping
Then
sweat
you got
off
all
his
the-
head.
Yep. Then you got all the leg
Legs,
animations
yeah.
down further down to show like all the different
Yeah.
the movements.
That's
They
him
went
squirting.
very detailed with that.
Nice. So that's one. So these are. What's MS1, MS2, MS1, MS2?
Oh, it said those are unused.
Yeah, but MS1, what would that acronym be?
It's
So this is him losing his balance, I guess, before he falls. He's
Yeah.
on the edge. Okay.
Yep. But you know, it's like it's his whole body being involved.
So
with
that's
that,
him
so-
jumping.
Yep.
Him
I think MS
doing
MS1 and MS2 are
yeah,
different.
both jumps. That's
Yep.
a leap. That's a jump in place.
And then,
The
so
fire
this one's
animation.
This one's
Him
jumping
changing
forward.
the clips. Pulling it back. Nice. Him backhanding the shit out of somebody. Oh. Swiping a knife at somebody. Stabbing. Stomping or kicking? I don't know what that one is.
I think that's him trying to sneak.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Shooting up.
MS1, MS2. That's Metal Slug 1 and Metal Slug 2.
Hmm.
So there's like 5 games in the series.
Hmm.
It says further down, used in MS5, Metal Slug 5. That was him, like, he's laying on the ground, like, or getting on the ground, laying down to shoot from laying on his back.
So it's him swiping up, swiping down. His backpack has a punching glove in it. It's a booby trap. Sit down and shoot. Top view. Shooting.
Yeah, they put the sprites from like all the different Metal Slug games in here.
You
So
know,
like not
shooting.
all of these are used in just Metal Slug 1.
Metal Slug
but
6. They changed
Yeah.
it up a little bit. Him with the, oh, that's him with the shotgun.
Yeah, what they did was
Nice.
instead of just having him like just having a general animation of him holding a gun,
Mm-hmm.
because there's all kinds of different guns, they just like they said, screw it, we're just going to animate the entire
gun.
sprite. Yeah, every gun with him holding it. So
So, yep. So now this is with every gun. What he looks like when he swipes and sneaking, reloading, shooting up. Cool.
I can give you some idea
Yeah.
just what is involved.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the animations are only a couple of frames, like 4 frames. Some of them are
1, 2,
a lot.
3, 4.
I think it's walking.
That's 8, so that's wall sliding probably.
Probably, yeah. So, it's the very top here again.
So it's one line.
So he has-
one.
So his walking animation is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12. So this is very detailed because I've seen ones that are like Super Mario Brothers. I think is like 2 or 3 frames, which shows how far it really evolved.
16 on that one. That's the another character, I guess. Yeah, it's the other character. The gun,
Mhm.
shotgun, leg movements. Assume that's running or falling down or whatever.
Mhm.
Sword, swimming. Oh, it's the same character. He just has a helmet on. The bubble thing. Because I'm assuming that's swimming. Yeah, he's underwater. So this is the underwater. All of his animations underwater now. So they built off of that and just modified
They all
it
started-
a little bit.
But they all started with concept art. somebody just kind of drawing characters out, and 'cause if,
Yeah, 'cause that looks really good far away. You know, I think it's not that bad.
oh yeah, those look amazing when they're fully I mean, they get kind of blown out a little bit on the screen. They're scaled up a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but they still look amazing even when they're scaled up.
Yeah. Jetpack animations, I guess.
And just to make it even more fun, there was a second character in the first Metal Slug, but I think in the second one there was 3 characters, so they had to do all of this for all the different characters.
Yeah. Okay, it just alternates the color to make it seem like it's like gliding down is the first one. And then that's when he lands and it just goes off and they just flip that depending on where he lands. Okay. Oh no, you died. That's cool.
What?
That's awesome. Blah, you got poison. Acid. Dead. Oh, and then it explodes.
So typically, yeah, you do for like your concept art. I mean, if you want, you could look at that Zelda book that I got Abby. That has tons of concept art in it for that game, and that was what came first. But oh yeah, you can. There's actually one where you turn into a zombie. There's one where you turn into a mummy.
Falls down. Pink. Victory. He's toast. Cool.
And then you got all the bad guys. There's a bunch of enemies in the game, so you got that too. So
Zombie. Ah, he turns into the snowman. And there's the zombie one.
Yeah, I think in one of them there's actually a Yeti. Oh yeah, and there's like food in the game, like as an item you can pick up.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get too much of it, you get fat. So there's like a fat version of you. And the funny thing is, your gun also gets fat too, so it fires fat bullets.
This looks cool. Purple flame. Cool. Seeing it all put together type stuff. What's he doing? Here's the fat one. Because he has a whip. Okay. Sorry.
There he is. Yeah. Fatty.
Oh, and he swipes with a fork.
Yep.
That's funny.
There's so many little jokes in this game. Well, you can see this little. There he's eating.
And he explodes.
Yeah, like a donut or something. Yeah, that's your pistol. It's now like a blunderbuss. It's got this. It's huge.
So funny. I feel like I should play these.
I think you would probably, well, at least just get some background on it. It's a run and gun, shoot 'em up or platformer like Contra.
Mm-hmm.
Only there's a little more involved. There's like Metal Silic's the name of a tank, and you can get inside of it and use it. And you actually have to use it in certain parts of the game. And then there's other tanks and stuff you have to fight too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's just one character.
Yeah.
That's what they had to come up with. I mean, that's like say, look, this is what you got to look out for. I mean, this is what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna say like, yeah, you're gonna have all this stuff, but like, yeah, you have to think about all of this.
Yeah,
kind of
the movements
work.
and everything.
Yep. So I didn't really want to put you off on it. It's like I just want to be realistic. I want to be realistic with you of like what to expect.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. It's like him shooting something, moving side to side, maybe.
Yep.
And this is a side scroller.
Yep.
Platform. Huh?
I think it's. I think the first one is like 5 missions, 5 levels. They call them missions.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, there's 6 missions. There's 5 regular ones, and then you got the final mission. And it's Metal Slug 2 had 6, and then Metal Slug 3 actually had 6, but the final mission was broken into 2 parts. 4 had 6 missions, 5 had 6 missions.
Oh, that's if he drowns. Okay.
Yeah, you can fall into the water in certain levels. Like you're going across a bridge and there's a boat that blows out the bridge. Or you can jump off a quote.
I'll be right back. I need to use the buffoon. Be right back.
Okay. I will too. Right.
Oh, did you hear me? Did you hear me, buddy? Yeah? Come on, let's go. Come on. What? It's huge?
I want to be rich.
Wishing for more money? All you need is your phone. No. Go to Geico, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone.
Look at that, it's ringing.
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to Geico.
That's what she said.
How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Yeah, there's a very rich history of this stuff out there. I mean, if you want more references, I've got more books you can look at if you want. But this just as sparse.
Looks like there's just maybe 4 colors in this, maybe 5.
In that, yeah, yeah. See, they used for the metal stuff, anything metallic or like machinery in this game, they used a specific technique. Used a kind of a gradient style.
Yeah.
There was a video on Instagram that actually discussed specifically how they made these sprites. But you can see go back to that where you were sitting on the tank. That last page, and they're looking at the last sprite. It's got the palette right there next to them.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Was that?
These are all like just background characters.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't-
Civilians.
Yeah, you don't even interact with them.
Yeah. I guess Abby got off.
But no, she's still there. Oh wait, yeah, she got off.
Oh, where'd she go?
Maybe she got bored.
Nah, I told her I'd wrap up soon and we could go to bed.
Yeah, the guy's a peanut boy. He's one of the main bad guys. The
Nice.
boss.
Ah, cool. What is that? His knife, okay. They kind of forward and back and forward and
Yeah.
Back. Guess he's throwing them, maybe.
No, he's actually swiped. He actually does swipe at you.
Oh, okay. Oh, it gets red and red.
Yeah, as you or more. It's more of the classic style. Bad guys. Yeah, there's actually a publisher in the UK called Bitmap Books, and they do nothing but publish books on video game art, like sprites and stuff. As a matter of fact, they did one on Metal Slug called Metal Slug: The Ultimate History.
Hmm.
There's ones on the Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. Metal Slug games I've been made up for some days. But yeah, they also did ones with like their compendiums. So like, they had one that's just the NES. They had one that's an N64, Game Boy Advance, Atari 2600. I wanted to show you that you're not limited. I mean, this shows that you're not really limited by what you can do with pixel art. You can really get detailed.
Yeah.
It's about what they look like. Some dithering there.
I mean, because the game, like, I'm assuming that's the game right there, or
That's one. Yeah, that's one of the levels right there. You parachute in, where he's
well, I
parachuting
meant
in
like
right there.
how close do you see? I'm assuming it's like maybe
Uh,
this.
Going a little bit more. Going just like a hair more in the zoom. I think that's about it right there. Maybe a little further in. It's pretty much what looks like raw right there. What way to expect? I mean, obviously you'd be looking at it on those old like CRT screens.
Yeah.
But nowadays you look at it on a regular monitor, and that's basically what it looks like. Still doesn't look that bad.
Maybe just make the level bigger, that way it's panned out that far.
I mean, you can. I mean, the other thing is like you don't want to give away too much in your levels. So I mean, if you're designing levels, you want to. That's one of the things you have to keep in mind is how much do you show at any one time.
Yeah. Mm. Loading screen. That's cool.
When they put it out on the CD, on the Neo Geo CD, they have loading screens because it ran it was a 1X CD-ROM system, which was a huge mistake on their part. They fixed it later. It's like, yeah, I just paid, a couple $100 for the system, and it's slow.
Well,
That helped.
huh?
Hope that helped.
Oh, looking at these, yeah.
If you want, I'm sure that site, they've got I know they got the Final Fantasy characters on there. Let me see what yes. Next page. There's Contra. There it is. There you go.
What?
Let's put this in the chat here. Nope. Just want to see what Verstalis look like.
Yeah.
Then, but so it's an NES game, so the sprites are going to be a lot simpler.
Yeah.
In comparison. Oh, it looks like they got they got a fair amount. And don't be surprised if you do have to go back and redo some, even a couple of times, because like there's a book called Blood, Sweat, and Pixels by Jason Schreier, and he's a reporter. He's not in the business, and it goes over like the making of a few different games, and one of them was like, they had to go back and remake all of their graphics, so all the sprites and everything. And I'm like, yeah, and that's normal.
The final boss.
Which one is that? Dinah.
It was. All you had to do is stand right there, roughly, I think, and nothing would hit you. If you didn't know that, it sucked.
Yeah, I think.
So this would be kind of hard to make, like you're saying. Like this isn't side scroller right here, correct?
Right. That's a top down. Yeah, it's harder just because you have layers on top of layers that you
Yeah.
have to deal with tile maps, and it's just the drawing of them, and then like you have to make some, then I have to test it, and you're like, okay, this doesn't work, we need to fix this, and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of running around. That's the
Okay.
Japanese.
Oh wow. So they called it God Slayer in Japan.
Mhm.
I guess that really wouldn't have worked here.
I know it. That was by SNK also, the same people that made Metal Slug. Who was later going to make Metal Slug.
Yeah. Yeah, this game was awesome. I wish they'd remake it. I didn't think SNK was still around.
They are, they're just not what their shell of their famous self. They're still around, but right now it's owned by Saudi Arabian company since 2022. So right now I think they just do at this point, because they went bankrupt a couple of times.
Was that game called Battle Slug?
Metal Slug.
Metal Slug, sorry.
Yep. They've got a couple of the games in the series on there. Metal Slug Tactics is a isometric tactical RPG made. It's just kind of funny because it's like it's so different from the other game, the original games. This came out in 2024.
Metal Slug X.
That's like a remake of the first game. They
Metal
kind of
Slug XX.
Yeah, imagine what that is.
No, what is it? The remake of the remake?
No, it's a little different. I don't like that version they have on Steam. I prefer the arcade ROMs for that. I think I just bought like the first couple of them, like the original, basically the original first 3 or 4. I think it was the ones that I got. But I want to see what it looks like, how it plays. There you go. See how he's parachuting in. And yes, you can do 2-player co-op. Sound effects were great. So the music. There's the tank. There's Metal Slug.
Shotgun.
Rocket launcher. There's that guy I was talking about. Such a pain in the ass.
Thank you.
Yep. Sometimes they give you stuff, with grenades.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Jeez, Abby. Alright, can you go ahead and let the dogs out and I'll let them in?
So people in the background there. One guy with a cat.
Yeah. Maybe for a little bit, sweetie. That's
Yeah,
fun.
they let the blood. Yeah, I was gonna say they let the blood in on this one because I mean there was actually an option in the arcade version to flip some dip switches and it would just show like sand or something. Mummies. You can get turned into a mummy if they
Bite you or something.
that purple stuff. They spit up that purple stuff. It's on you and turn into one. And then you get the airplane in this one.
They ate too much.
There you go. See how their guns are bigger. They get the fork, and even the grenades are like huge, or like just big bombs.
Oh, shoot just off a train.
Yep.
That's cool.
See how huge the sprites are, though. Compared to the NES.
Yeah. Well, this is noted. Should probably save some of these. Was it Sprite resource page, I guess?
Sprite resource, yeah. They got all kinds of consoles.
Yeah, see that.
Sign in. We'll adding stuff all the time on there. You can't just click on it to view it. Some things you can. Extracting your contents. They must have just packaged it up as a zip file.
Final Fantasy. Fucking Kefka. Where's that bitch ass at?
That's the Game Boy Advance version.
Where that bitch is.
Google.
Good stuff. Alright, save.
Please just helped.
Let's see. What should we call our project? Right now it's just D and R, but that sounds like DNR. Do not resuscitate.
Resuscitate.
Yeah. How about W and R? There we go. Watson and Reams.
We can give it a name.
Whip.
Maybe just give it a code name later, maybe.
Yeah. I was gonna see if Microsoft worked. I don't have it on here, but huh? OneNote, Microsoft OneNote.
Or you can use Google Drive.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I meant just like the format, how you can create pages and certain things and folders instead of having it in Notepad. Microsoft OneNote. I just like the way it's formulated. I wonder if I can install it on here. Have you ever used it?
Not myself, no.
No.
I use LibreOffice most of the time. It's Microsoft Office compatible. Oh,
I'm about to get off. No. Thank you so much for the raid, though. Who should we raid? Pixel. Oh, excuse me. Did you get any gear? Did you get any good gear? Dang it. I need to do type of attacks. Nah, still on that grind. Gotcha. Well, if you think of anything else, Devin, like even story-wise, because I don't.
To start up much, I mean, just remember what Doom. How the story for Doom wasn't really a story. It was like, okay, you're a Marine, you landed on Mars, and you have to go fight evil.
Yep. Yep.
You don't have to have it all fleshed out.
I was thinking about something like swords, and maybe a charge attack, and maybe something similar to like if you're at full health, you get a blade projectile. Yes, I think we are Pixel. Maybe. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. We're just spitballing. We're seeing how it goes. We're seeing how it goes.
He's still cutting his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's all good. Just like use that marinate on him a little bit, and then
maybe start drawing the character tomorrow. See what happens.
Go ahead. Just draw it on paper if you want, and draw it in Krita or whatever. Yeah. Take your time.
Very cool, dude. You're still plugging away on your JRPG. Haven't been able to spend much time on it, as much as you'd like to. I gotcha. I like seeing you work on it. It's fun stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, he's doing the top down. Have you seen Pixel work on his game at all? No. Oh. It's kind of like Final Fantasy-esque, like style, I would say. Yeah. I'll point it out next time I'm lurking on him. Like, oh, go check it out, you know. No. I'm getting closer to working on the battle system, which is going to be the toughest challenge yet for sure. Oh yeah, I saw you writing all the logic for that last time. Yeah, last time I seen you working on it, you're just writing code. Yes. And then you had a problem where you had something walking in front of something and it was fine, but then it walked on the other side and it looked like it was walking behind it. So, full layer thing. At this point, I'm still making cutting-edge cutscenes technology from 1995. Fuck yeah. Well, Devin, I'll go ahead and save this, and I'll start thinking of ideas on a character, maybe. Make a male and female version of it.
Okay.
And then try to draw you and me as the scientists.
I'll probably be pretty easy. Just put me in a white lab coat and glasses and everything. Just like you did when you drew Pixel. Just glasses.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do concept art in Krita maybe, and then see how it pulls in. We'll do something simple real quick. Maybe I'll just pull something in from Krita that I've already done and just see how it looks.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Abby did want to play Crimson today, and I was like so tempted, but I was like, I do want to play, but I wanted to do this more.
When you want to do it again.
Huh?
Let me know when you want to do it again.
Yeah. What days kind of work best for you? I know you said today was a like kind of off, but
Mondays and Fridays, and if you ever do come to Taco Tuesday again, then there's always that.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, much love, man, and I will. Tomorrow's up in the air. We'll see what Abby wants to do. What's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Thursday?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Oh, it's already Thursday. Shit! I'm gonna be so tired. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah. Should let you go then.
Yeah. Have a good one, man. Love you. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Take care.
You too. Bye. Well, that's what we got right now. Subject to change. Fun stuff. Think of characters and how we're going to draw them. Yep. All right.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I'm not mad.
See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile. Thank you so much, Pixel, for the raid. Sorry, raiders, that I'm getting off. But I would like to say before I leave, thank you so much for the time that you did spend with me, no matter how little or how great that time is. It's some of your time, and you chose to hang out with me and raid me, or raid me. So I appreciate that very much. I hope everybody's day today was a little bit better than yesterday. And if not, maybe tomorrow can be better. Hang in there. Don't give up. This too shall pass. Good days and bad days. They will pass. Just freaking hang in there for the good ones, please. Hope you're not tired of hearing me say shit like this every night before I get off. I'm not tired of saying it. I mean it. If you don't believe in me, join in on the next one. I'm gonna say it again. I do mean it. But again, thanks for hanging out. Time for me to get off here and catch some Z's. Not zombies, but some sleep. Much love, everybody. Stay breathtaking, and hope to see you on the next one. Thanks, Pixel. Thanks, Raiders. See you, Devin. Night, everybody.